This is Villa View. Coming up, Mat Kendrick reflects on a quiet transfer window, Martin ONeill plays down Villa's top four hopes, and has Gabiak Bonalhor put himself in the frame for a World Cup call-up? Hello and welcome to Villa View. I'm Andy Walker, and as ever we're joined today in our studios by our man at the Villa, Mat Kendrick. Welcome, Matt.
Oh, yeah.
Well, of course, the big talking point at the moment is the January transfer window. There's a couple that went through the exit door, but nobody that arrived. Was it a surprise in the end?
I don't think it was a massive surprise, really. I think the manager did most of his business during the summer, and obviously Stuart Downing arriving just before Christmas, back from injury. He was a bit like the mid-season signing that they needed. We spoke to the manager several times during the January window, and he kind of intimated to us that he would have to get rid of players through the exit door if he wanted to strengthen the squad. As it was, Nicky Shawry's gone to Fulham on loan till the end of the season. Craig Garner's gone across to the dark side, and there hasn't been any new arrivals, so it's pretty much as you were really for Villa, and they've got to carry on for the next few months, challenging on three fronts with the squad they've already got. And
on to the viewers' questions next, because the one thing they all wanted to talk about is the transfer window. A couple of rumours doing around yesterday. Solihull Villain has emailed us, and he's asked, where did this Robbie Keane rumour come from?
I think the manager is an admirer of Robbie Keane, and I think he would have been a great signing for Villa. Whether it got any further than initial inquiries, even if it got to that stage, we're unsure, because both Martin ONeill and Harry Redknapp have publicly knocked it down that there's any chance of a move happening between the two clubs. Obviously, Robbie Keane, boyhood Liverpool, stroke Celtic, stroke Coventry, stroke Inter Milan fan, and a Wolves fan, has ended up north of the border at Celtic. I think from Harry Redknapp's point of view, it would have been ludicrous really letting Keane come down to Villa when Villa are possibly one of Tottenham's main rivals for this top four slot.
And another rumour, which probably maybe a bit further from the truth, was Michael Owen, and that was Paul who emailed us about that. Was there ever anything in that?
It wasn't Paul Scholes, was it?
No.
I'm not sure really. I can't imagine it. I mean, obviously transfer window, these tons of rumours flying around. People get very excited, and it often ends in an anticlimax, which was again the case yesterday. Michael Owen, again, the manager's a fan of Michael Owen. I think they had a little sniff last summer before he joined Manchester United, but nothing ever materialised then, and I don't think anything was anywhere near materialising yesterday either.
Okay, well, the transfer window is slammed shut, and now we're on to, as you pointed out earlier, on Tottenham Hotspur. In terms of their top four aspirations, is this arguably one of the most important games of the season?
I think it's a big game, isn't it? I mean, I think, if I'm not insane, I think Villa are 2 points behind Tottenham now. Blues did Villa a favour with that late equaliser the other day. So if they could go to White Hart Lane and get a win, that would obviously move them above Tottenham, and I still think they've got a game in hand on them as well. Equally, if Tottenham can get 3 points, then that's a more comfortable cushion over Villa. So ideally, Villa need to go there and avoid defeat to at least kind of stay on Tottenham's coattails and give themselves a decent chance of breaking that top four.
Well, following last Saturday's 2-0 victory over Fulham, we caught up with Martin ONeill, and he said it was inevitable that Villa were being considered as Champions League contenders, but he warned that rivals Manchester City and Tottenham had stronger squads.
It is unavoidable. It's kind of crazy. No, it's just that we have Tottenham Hotspur, a very fine side. I don't know what happened today. I know and Manchester City are fine. You wouldn't count Liverpool out of it at all. So those sides they're stronger than us. They're stronger than us in terms of strength and depth, and that would be my concern. Well, we've got a group of players there that you saw playing today who are absolutely excellent, really excellent, and I would be concerned if anything happened to them.
Well, Matt, we heard off Martin ONeill there, following that victory at Craven Cottage, where the man of the moment was Gabiak Bonalhor with those 2 goals, in front of Capello's right-hand man, Boldini. And the World Cup coming up, I mean, surely he's done himself plenty of favours there, hasn't he?
I think he's got a chance, hasn't he? I mean, the way that he took those goals was the mark of a kind of top-class centre-forward with confidence. I mean, the first one, a bullet header after rising above man of the moment, Chris Smalling, giving Schwarzer no chance with the power of the header. And the second one, just a lovely turn past an experienced international defender in Brede Hangeland, and a fine finish curled with his left foot into the bottom left-hand corner.
Thanks, Matt. Well, as we pointed out earlier on, it's Tottenham up next to Villa, and we'll be back the same time next week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you soon.